Oh, hello, Kay. I don't think I can give you more information than Ukrainian officials, but I can tell you that recently we've been very successful in destroying everyone who is leading the forces to kill us. And he was in Crimea. Crimea is Ukraine. He was not supposed to be there.
So what would have happened then? Do you think it's old footage that the Russians...
It could be old footage. It could be old footage. It could be made-up footage. It would not be the first time when Russia is telling the lies, right? So let's wait and see. I think we'll need just a couple of days to get more information and see what happens. I do trust our military, and I think they're telling the truth.
So Ukraine, just to clarify, just on that one, Ukraine stands by its news report that he is dead, the commander of the Black Sea Fleet.
From what we know right now, yes.
Okay. Talk to me more generally about what is happening in the country. I was reading an article, one of my team pointing out to me that your army has only liberated about 1/4% of the territory that Russia occupied in June. How are you going to win this war?
Well, Kay, I think, first of all, the year is not over. And you've been to Ukraine many times, and you know that things may be very unpredictable. And when we are looking to the last year and how the actions were conducted, there were many under-the-hood actions during the summer. And then the really major victories happened later in the year, later in winter, in late autumn. For example, Kherson was liberated late autumn. So we still have a month and a half of fighting. We wish our military well. We know there has been many preparations to some active actions. And also, President Zelensky just recently announced that some of the equipment, Abrams tanks, just arrived to Ukraine, so there should be a very good support. Of course, we have incredibly high hopes on the F-16 fighter jets that are to arrive to us, unfortunately, only at the beginning of the next year. But that should be a significant add-ons, significant change in our ability to defend ourselves and also to fight back.
So from what you're saying, the fact that there's only about 6 weeks more fighting before the weather changes for the worse, this war is going to go into next year?
It seems so, yes.
And how does that make you and your colleagues, and indeed the Ukrainian people, feel? How can you not be war-weary?
Well, we have no other choice. It is our land. These are our people. We cannot give up on the idea of liberating all our territories, freeing all our people, and making sure that we restore our sovereignty. We understand that it may take time, and but you have no other option. What option can you have? We all have seen what is happening to people at the occupied territories. We have seen the results of the tortures, the mass graves. I personally have observed them. And it is not something that you can say, okay, well, we will stop here and let them just live there, because we know what is happening to our people there. It just, you cannot accept this.
In the meantime, what's happening to your economy? It's shrunk by 1/3. How do you start to reattract investment?
If we get enough of the air defense systems, we will be able to say with more assurance that some areas are safe. We have seen that there were no attacks on the far western territories of Ukraine, so it is easier to get people in. Also, we understand that many are waiting for the war to end, but we again cannot afford that. We need the rebuild. We need companies to come in right now with saying that there are high risks indeed, but the output would be also high.
Rishi Sunak as reliable as Boris Johnson as far as Ukraine is concerned?
You know, we still believe that it is not on Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak, that it is on British people. And I've been here for 2 days, and I cannot begin to tell you, Kay, how many times people were pulling me on the streets at the meetings and saying about Ukrainians that they have in their homes, about the support that they personally have given. I am truly persuaded it's not on the politicians, though thank you to them. It's on British people, and I'm incredibly grateful for that.